Hey there, it's your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks for campaign 26 of 2025. We are all done with the holiday shopping, and it's going to be officially winter in a couple of weeks from when I'm making this video, and winter body rehab is on our minds. Dealing with that extra dry skin that we get from the winter weather, the indoor heating, all of those different factors that really dry out our skin in the winter, the drier air, the indoor air heating and all of that. And so I wanted to share one of our vintage classic collections. In fact, I've been using the body lotion from this collection since the 80s when my mom was an Avon representative, and have always liked it, especially because I kind of have sensitive skin. So it's been a great product line for me with when I'm having sensitivity in my skin and I need to soothe it and that. And it is our Moisture Therapy Intensive collection. And I do have one other from our Moisture Therapy line from a newer collection of products that we have. But I wanted to start with probably one of my absolutely top 10, if not top 5 favorite Avon products, and that's our Moisture Therapy Intensive Healing and Repair Body Cream. It's our extra strength cream. And in campaign 26, which is going to run, let me consult my calendar, from December 17th through 30th, you get the Moisture Therapy Extra Strength Cream for free with any $25 purchase in the brochure. It's from pages 3 to 11. But on the website, you can go to special offers, click on the picture of the Moisture Therapy Extra Strength Cream, and it will show you what products qualify for the $25 purchase to get that free. One of my favorite products, because a lot of our classic body care, body lotion, moisturizing lines don't necessarily have a nice, thick, heavy cream. And I know people that have been using this since the 80s. If not longer. And this is the jar that I use all the time, so I had to kind of tap it to get a little bit over where it's easier to access. But it's a very thick, rich cream. This is excellent for using on feet and hands at night. And I will let you get the close-up look at my unmoisturized hands. And just a little bit, just a tiny bit there. And it does, this takes a little bit longer to soak in than some newer creams, but that's what I said. It's great for hands and feet overnight, rough elbows, knees, anywhere that you just really need that extra boost of moisture. But it does do a fantastic job. I'll even, of moisturizing, again, great on the hands and feet at night. Gives 24-hour moisturization for extremely dry skin. It is fragrance-free. It has no fragrance, and it doesn't have like you don't really smell the scent of the ingredients. It's very, very minimal scent of any kind, fragrance-free, which is also great for when you have sensitivity to fragrance as well as sensitive skin. So this you can actually get free with select $25 purchase in campaign 26. Next up, we have that classic body lotion that I've been using since the 80s. Currently, it comes in this 1 liter or 33.8 fluid ounce container, and it comes with a pump. I just don't have the pump on mine because I still have my smaller 16.9 ounce bottle. I have the bottle that I've had for years, and I just refill it from this because this fits better in the cabinet in my vanity. So I keep this around, and I have a funnel that I use to fill it from this. So don't let the big bottles scare you. If you're thinking about, okay, well, where am I going to put that for everyday use? Just get a smaller bottle. You can get like a pump bottle that you can refill from the store. I'm sure Amazon has them. Or you can just take a lotion bottle. I do this for my hand soap, a hand soap bottle that's emptied out. I peeled the label off and just use the empty bottle to refill with the soap of my choice, just because I like that bottle on my counter. But anyway, this is the Moisture Therapy Intensive Healing and Repair Body Lotion. It has Hydro Boost technology, and it's clinically shown to provide intense 72-hour, that's 3-day moisturization and help repair extra dry skin. So again, the pump is nice and convenient. You can get just enough for wherever you need to put it, and it does moisturize, and it does absorb pretty quickly. I like that I actually sometimes like a lotion that takes a little bit longer. Lotions that absorb quickly are a necessity because there are days you just don't have time. But this one, I can take the time to kind of massage it in and give myself that little extra kind of spa treatment. Again, fragrance-free, so it's great if you're sensitive to fragrances at all. It really helps repair extra dry skin, so it helps so you're not so the skin's kind of brought back to its healthy state, and you're not having to use as much lotion as you go on. It's non-irritating, reduces the look of redness, and smooths roughness in the skin. So it's really great when you start to get that really rough texture to your skin. Unscented, ideal for sensitive skin, like I mentioned, hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested. Just a great all-around lotion. This is a fantastic option for using with any of your fragranced products, like your perfumes or body sprays or anything like that, because fragrance lasts longer on moisturized skin, and this is fragrance-free, so it gives you that nice moisturized skin, but doesn't interfere with the scent of your perfume or whatever you're wearing. So if you don't have a body lotion or a body cream that matches the perfume that you're wearing, this is a great option to moisturize before the perfume, because moisturized skin holds that fragrance better and longer. Let's see, what else do we have? So this is from, this is a different collection within the Moisture Therapy line, and it's called our Balance and Soothe. We have a body wash and a body lotion. I use the body wash pretty regularly. It's not completely fragrance-free, but it has a very light scent, a very, very light scent. So I like to use this when I don't want a lingering scent. For example, I sing in a community choir. When we're performing or rehearsing, we try not to have any fragrance at all because some members are sensitive to fragrance, and we're doing, we have to breathe in a lot, and so we need to kind of keep those extraneous fragrances out of the air when we're trying to sing. So this is my go-to for that. But it's also, because it's a microbiome supporting formula, it helps to balance and soothe your skin. And if you don't know, your microbiome is the beneficial microflora that live on the skin. It's kind of like a protective layer on your skin, and this helps to support that layer and keep your skin protected. So I also like to use this body wash if my skin is feeling irritated or feeling sensitive. I can use this instead of some of my other body washes that it won't irritate the skin, like if I've maybe gotten some razor burn or something like that. This is a great option for that because it kind of soothes and calms the skin, and it very gently cleanses. It's also free from parabens and mineral oils if those are ingredients that you're looking to avoid. I did want to show, and let me see if I can get my hand wet enough to do this. I did kind of want to show how it, see if I can do this one-handed. It's normally sitting on a shelf in my shower. There we go. Don't want that to drip on the desk. So it's kind of like, it looks like a jelly, and it's got tiny little moisturizing beads in it, teeny tiny, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it without I think I might have got too much water on my hands. In the shower, it foams up beautifully. It gives this really nice, soft foam, and again, just cleanses the skin very, very gently. And it's a very, very light scent. It's almost not quite a baby powder, but it's like just the slightest hint of that kind of scent. Very, very fresh, clean scent, but very minimal. And usually once you've rinsed it off, the scent doesn't really linger like some shower gels and body washes do, because they're intended to leave the skin fragrance. Next up is the hand cream. Love this. Been using it for at least the 29 years that I've been an Avon representative. But I think I was using this before that, when my maybe back when my mother was a representative. This was the hand cream we used in our house. Nice, thick, rich formula. Very, very little goes a long way. It's got kind of that clear, almost like an ointment feel, but it doesn't leave that residue like an ointment does. And again, just massages in very, very nicely. The hand cream keeps dry hands moisturized for days. It also has the Hydro Boost technology like the body lotion does. Reduces redness. It has a restorative formula, so it helps restore the skin to that healthy looking and healthy feeling state. Hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, and of course, like a lot of the moisture therapy intensive, actually all of the moisture therapy intensive healing and repair are fragrance free. So that's another great option. If you're like me, you talk with your hands, you're waving your hands around your face all the time, you don't necessarily want your hands to have a scent, because that can interfere with things like what you're eating, or distract you if you're waving your hand past your face and it has a scent. So fragrance free is great for that. Last but not least from this collection, one of our newer items is our All Over Rescue Balm Stick here. And I do have to laugh, because the description for this product on our website starts with, you don't have to get your hands dirty to moisturize your skin. Which, when you're putting on lotion and creams and stuff, you've always kind of got, like, you don't need as much moisture in the palm of your hand. So when you're applying moisturizers other places, you always feel like you have too much on your hands. So I wouldn't necessarily say your hands are dirty, but I thought that was kind of like a funny way to describe it. And it's like a balm, just kind of like a lip balm, same texture, consistency. But you can use it on your face, on body, and even on your lips. And again, it's fragrance free. And it's great for if you have any like targeted, this is what I use it for. I use it for like any targeted rough spots, or I keep it in the bin behind my desk, because if I have like a particularly dry spot, or a spot that's getting kind of itchy or irritated, and I want to, soothe it and moisturize it a little bit, I can grab this, quickly hit that area, and I don't have to rub it in. I can just leave it on the skin and it will absorb on its own. And I don't have to get lotion on my hands. And I can go back to typing and working with paper and whatever without all of that on my hands. This is also great to just throw in your bag and have with you on the go. If you need some quick moisturizer for kind of the same reasons, you can do it quickly, but then you're not like getting lotion on your steering wheel or wherever you happen to be if you don't have access to be able to wash the excess lotion off your hands. This is a fantastic option for that. But yeah, you can see it's a little, I don't know if you can see how it's a little shiny in that area. So I do like to rub it in if I'm not worried about what's on my fingers. But you can just kind of dab it in place, moisturize the area, soothe the redness, soothe the itch. And if your skin is getting sensitive, and not have any residue on your hands. So it's a great option. I just really thought the don't have to get your hands dirty line was really kind of funny. I do have one non-body moisturizing option to show you today, and that is in our fashion collection. We have this really cool embroidered pullover, and you can see she's kind of wearing it. She doesn't have anything under the open embroidery. I like to wear something under. And it's fun because you can I can change up the tank top or whatever I have under it to change the color that shows through the embroidery. So that's kind of fun. But this top is basically, to me, it's like a comfy sweatshirt. It's got that type of, that type of collar and cuffs on the sleeves, and even at the bottom, it's got the band at the bottom like a sweatshirt. It's not as heavy feeling as like the old school sweats we used to wear. It's lighter weight, but it has that same warmth and feeling of a nice sweatshirt. And I can throw this on over my t-shirt to kind of show you how the embroidery looks. So I can do this without catching my ponytail. So you can change up what you wear under it to change the color. So like I've done, I've worn it a couple times. Yesterday I just wore it with a plain navy blue tank top underneath it. Last week when I wore like a fun red tank top underneath it. So it's fun. You can change up the color underneath it and have a little fun with that. I do like, you guys know, if you've been watching my videos for a length of time, I prefer a 3/4 length sleeve. I don't really like anything down around my forearms. It's just a sensory thing. I don't know why. And these cuffs are perfect. They're not too tight, but they hold and keep the sleeves up there. But you might want to wear them down because then you can fully see the embroidery on the sleeves there too. So a really nice, comfy, great winter shirt for all sorts of fun things, running errands and all of your casual activities. This is a great option. And it's nice. So it's nice to have be able to wear a sweatshirt and not have it be plain, but also not have it be, normally if you've got a sweatshirt and it's not a plain sweatshirt, what's on it is a sports team or a university or something like that. And maybe you just want something a little pretty to go on your sweatshirt for out and about. So you've got the embroidery on this one. So just really enjoying this top, super comfy. And speaking of kind of the sensory issues that I have, my most comfortable clothing is clothing that doesn't make me fidget with it, that doesn't make me have to, very comfortable, moves with my body, fits very, very well, and I don't have to fidget with it. So that's a huge plus for me with any garment, and hope you enjoy that type of thing as well. So that's Campaign 26, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and I will see you again soon.